Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Wisdom and Spiritual Truths. Right on time as always, Tamara. Hello, Nora. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Divine Goddess, what's up, sunshine? Okay. We are going to get into a general collective energy read. Current time, 9:20, Saturday morning, where I physically am, 9:20, September 20th, February 9th, the number 9 or 92, 1992, or 29. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Divine has for you, collective. Okay. Again, those of you who did not have an opportunity to tune in yesterday, I did go live yesterday. I say yesterday, but it was your morning, your Friday morning. I went live in regards to hermit mode and how your spiritual journey, because of stagnation, procrastination, and that's not your procrastination, that's the procrastination of others, how that can cause extensive delays, okay? And I did a cord cutting ritual to remove any and all procrastinators out of my energy, off my path, okay? And I shot arrows and hit them in the third eye, all right? As a Sagittarian, okay? So take arrows out of my quiver. You don't want to be obedient to divine source. You don't want to move with a purpose. Okay? It's not personal. Okay? It's just what I'm divinely guided to do. And I am serious about my mission. Okay? I am serious about my mission. All right? I take it very seriously. Right? I hope you do. Okay? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am extraterrestrial earth angel, light worker, Gaia beacon. What I say, I don't say just to say it. Greetings, Anu Moon. Thank you so much for tuning in. What I say, I don't say just to say it. Okay? Everything that I say, there is proof. Confirmation horn honks. Okay? Be sure to pay attention to the confirmations around you as you listen to this collective energy read. Of course, not everything will resonate for your personal journey. However, you could be tuning in for someone, or something that comes out here could be in regards to someone that you are or were connected with or will be. It's been a minute since I've given public shout outs. Okay, so I would like to give a couple of public shout outs. I give shout outs to, well, I should say shout outs to public subscribers. I give shout outs to public subscribers. The majority of the subscribers on this channel are private accounts, okay, because they are celebrities, FBI agents, and the sort, okay, that have been following me since 11/29/1974. Okay, Manuel, you are a confirmation. Thank you so much for subscribing. Still Fire, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the collective. Kevin Douglas, thank you so much, Kevin Douglas, for subscribing and welcome to this collective. Shannon A, thank you so much for tuning in, collective. Any of those names as a first, middle, or last name could resonate for you. Manuel, Emmanuel, Manny, Kevin, or Douglas, and Shannon, and the letter A. Okay? Someone's name could be Steele. Okay? We have still fire. I said I am a Sagittarian sun sign this lifetime. You or someone who you're connected to or were could be a Sagittarian sun sign. Hello, Sean. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. Okay. Peace and blessings to you as well. All right. I will reiterate. Someone's having to repeat something. I will reiterate. Yeah. Someone's getting yelled at. Yeah. Someone's getting yelled at. Don't make me have to repeat myself. Someone's getting yelled at. Okay? But they do have to repeat themselves because whoever they're talking to is a spiritual knucklehead. Okay? Is a spiritual knucklehead. So they do have to repeat themselves or reiterate. Okay? But I will again share a dream that I had during my time of whatever. Again, I'm still at the tail end of nursing whatever this is, major ascension symptoms or whatever's going on with the whole whatever, nasal whatever. Okay? My typical remedy when I get colds, which is extremely rare. I haven't had a cold in 3 years probably. I don't even remember the last time I had a cold. Like, I don't get sick like that. That's not, I just don't. It could also be some type of dumbass attack. Okay? That I have opportunity to alchemize just like you, collective. Hello, Garden Goddess. Okay? Hello, Garden Goddess. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to this collective. All right? So, cutting out and removing all of the procrastinators, okay? Attorneys, judges, secret admirers, whoever. Cutting all of the procrastinators out. You don't want to do your job, get the fuck out of the way. You don't want to follow divine sources guidance. You don't want to move this paperwork forward. Get your ass out of the way. Okay? All right. Because the collective, at least this one here, okay, is ready for their earthly redemption, okay? Is ready for our earthly redemption. So, if they don't want to cooperate with divine source, they don't want to cooperate with their ancestors of divine light that's keep knocking on their door, having to reiterate things to them, okay? They don't want to follow those guidelines. Get out of the way. Hello, Decree. Thank you so much for tuning in and greetings to you. All right. Hope everyone is doing well. I have 3 stacks here. We are only going to, I'm actually going to randomly pull from the stack here. And when I say stack, I mean 3 of, and I have these index cards, right? Confirmation. Someone has physical health concerns. The name Delilah, okay, Delilah. There used to be I think in America, there used to be a, oh, I'm doing well, Garden. Thank you. All right. Thank you for the recipe. All right. Thank you for the recipe. All right. But I'm doing well. Confirmation. All right. Thank you. Hello, Savior. Perfect timing. Okay, so something's perfect timing. We have 2 divine beings in this collective that have already confirmed perfect timing. Tamara confirmed perfect timing, and now Savior. So there's something about the Savior, Yeshua, Logos 7 Circle, Issa, I-S-A. God damn it, their name is not Jesus. Okay? God damn it, stop saying Jesus. You know what I'm saying? This is, again, something that divine is having the collective, at least the teachers, Master Builder 33, to continue to reiterate. Stop, God, stop saying Jesus. Okay? So perfect timing. Okay? All right? Perfect timing. Double confirmation for perfect timing. Okay? I apologize for that, Sean. I'm not sure why that is. Okay? That could be on your side. I don't see any interruptions. I am looking at myself on the camera. Hello, Social Shelly. Oh, it's Mother's Day weekend. I didn't even realize that, okay? Who is my mother and who is my brother? Who is my father? Okay? Only those who follow divine source. Only those who function in their highest, purest, truest self. Who is my mother and who is my father? Okay? So, yeah. So, I am only interested in connecting with and journeying with those who are really truly interested in becoming their highest, purest, truest self. I'm not interested in journeying with someone who's just out to get whatever they can get from you or whatever they can get from me. I'm not into that. Okay? Not into that. All right? Yeah, I had some, let me tell you this story, collective. Let me tell you this story. I had I had someone email me, okay, and recently, after that live on Hermit Mode, okay, after the most recent live, I had someone email me, okay, and in the conversation, in the live, I thought this individual was, I didn't see anything alarming initially, okay, and again, there could be something about giving someone enough time to hang themselves. You don't have to worry about it because they're going to fuck themselves up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to curse their own bloodline. So you don't have to do it. They're going to curse their own bloodline. Okay? So, I got an email from someone who calls themselves Empress0303. Okay? I've already blocked them, so they can't find this channel on YouTube, right? And at least not through that account. And this individual sent me an email after the live saying that they wanted to set up a personal reading. I call those esoteric conversations. If you are interested in a personal reading, esoteric conversation, you can schedule that with me. Also, to you, Jen Anderson, if you are the Jen Anderson, okay, that did not show up for your esoteric conversation. Hello, Wendy. We have North Carolina out here. So, Wendy, Carolina, confirmation for being in the right place at the right time, Wendy, Carolina. Okay? So, this individual sends me an email and they act as if they want to have this personal reading or esoteric conversation with me. So we get times and coordinations and all that. They said they're in Mountain Time. Mountain Time is 14 hours behind Vietnam, which is where I am at this time. Thank you so much for the love, everyone. All right? I hear you, Wendy. Okay? And so they send me this email. Okay? And in the first email, okay? Aw, thanks, Wendy. I send reciprocal love, hugs, okay? And smooches to you, all right? Somebody could want to smooch you, all right? So this individual tells me I would like to set up a conversation with you. I would like to set up a personal reading with you. Okay? Don't worry. Listen to this, collective. Listen to this. They said, don't worry. Okay? The sheets will stay dry. This is what they sent me in an email. First conversation with this individual, first exchange of emails, they said, thanks. They said, yeah, don't worry. The sheets will stay dry. Okay? And I thought, what? So hold up a minute. So this is the very first email you've ever sent me. We've never exchanged emails in the past. I mean, unless you're some type of gang stalker, which they could be, right? And I'm like, so hold up a minute. So you rubbing yourself during my conversations with you? I mean, what are you doing? You know? Female, you know, got it turned on while she's on the, like, what? What? Okay. So, pay attention, collective. Pay attention. Pay attention. And again, I already blocked that account, okay, and blocked her via email as well, okay, so, or muted them. So, yeah. Crazy. And I'm like, wow, you really did just say that. And I had to laugh. So, collective, somebody could be out here masturbating to your pictures, okay, or your energy. Somebody you once were connected with and you exchanged sacral energy with, or not. They could be out here masturbating to your pictures, collective, okay? They might as well keep the picture because they're never going to get it, even if they had it, okay? You might as well keep the picture, okay, and keep on rubbing yourself, okay? You might as well, okay? We grown. We can have grown folks conversations, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, Nora, crazy. Like, what the hell? So collective, all right? We have somebody who perhaps still looking at you like a yummy piece of meat. This could be someone new coming into your energy, okay? Or someone from your past. Someone that you used to know. Ooh, confirmation. Someone that you used to know, collective. Someone that you used to know. Okay? Yep, looking and rubbing. Looking and rubbing. Confirmation horn honk. Looking and rubbing. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Because all of the looking and rubbing on themselves is not going to draw me back in. It's not going to draw you back in. Okay? It's not. All of their looking and rubbing is not going to draw you back in. It's not going to draw me back in. Again, if that's past energy. If you are celibate, congratulations on shutting down the sacral. Okay? Oh, absolutely. What's up, B? It's been a minute, sunshine. It's been a minute. Okay? Keeping up with Lady J. Hello there. All right? So let's go ahead and get into it again. On top of the 3 stacks, we have physical health concerns, the name Delilah, and North Carolina. Again, reiterating a dream that I had 2 nights ago now. And that is, there could be a knock at the door. If so, that'll be housekeeping. Okay? Or at least I suspect it is. It could be the FBI. I don't know. Okay? A knock at the door could be significant. This could be a heavy knock, like police knock, okay? Or And so in this dream, three of the women that have been following the warlock since 1984, listen to the years, 84 to 85, they joined his cult, his religious organization, his cult. In 1984, confirmation, okay? The name of his church back then was Pathways for Christ, okay? The name of his religious organization back then was Pathways for Christ, okay? You can still go on Illinois business registration and Florida business registration, and you can still look up those organizations and you can see the names listed there who are officers. Those are all the women, okay, that's been laying on his diseased wand for 30 years before he got incarcerated in 2014. 2014, okay? 2014, okay? Yeah, definitely congratulations on everyone who's in the celibacy, lockdown, sacral energy, okay? Congratulations. That's a major step. That's a major step. That's why everything's so sexual in the world today, okay? So in this dream, three of the women that have been following him since the mid-'80s, you could have been born in the mid-'80s, or 48 or 58 could be significant for you, okay? And I was in a house, okay, and then in a bedroom, okay? And in this house, there was rain, water, whatever, okay? And again, I translate that or see that as the Christos, the Christ, okay? And but it had gotten on the dressers and you know, all that, tables and all that sort of thing, and the TV. But this rain, this water energy, caused the furniture, the dresser in particular, to warp, and one of the women brought this to my attention. Okay? And I'm just standing there. Okay? And then I look over at the TV, and the TV is even melted. Okay? The TV is even melted from this water. Okay? So your Christos energy is strong. Okay? Is strong. Your Christos energy is like acid rain to the karmic, low vibrational, demonic, satanic, Luciferian, Jezebelian, okay, energy. Your Christos is like acid rain. Okay? Soon as they step into the energy, okay, they start melting. Soon as they step into your energy, they start melting. Okay? Confirmation decree. All right. And there's something about, in this dream also, there's something about an infestation. Okay. So on the door, there were several bugs, but the bugs were not just there. They had built a home, like a nest, okay, webbing and everything, okay. So, yeah, okay. So there's something about an infestation, Okay? The names of the individuals in that dream: Denise, Delois, and Yolanda. Denise, Delois, and Yolanda. The names in that dream: Denise, Delois, and Yolanda. Okay? First, middle, last names for you, however that resonates. Okay? I got a confirmation yesterday after the live on the name Dawn. So the name Dawn is significant. All right? So again, collective, thank you so much for tuning in. I've been yapping a lot because it's been a minute since I've been on. Okay? It's been a minute. Okay? It's been a long without you, my friend. Somebody help me out with that song. It's been a long day, time without you, my friend. Huh. Confirmation ding, confirmation ding, confirmation in the earbuds. Okay, so it's been a long time. It's been a long day. Thank you. Okay, without you, my friend. Somebody's wondering if they're gonna see you again. You can see me from, I don't know. You can see me right now. Okay? If your ass wasn't karmic and I didn't block your account, you can see me right now. Okay? So collective, let's take a look and see what Divine Source has for us. Before we get into tarot, okay? If you have opportunity, you will decree. You will. All right? You will. Oh, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Yes, yes, yes. So somebody could be coming back to tell you, somebody from your past, coming back to tell you, okay, so let me tell you what was really going on. Okay? I was paid to fuck up your life. I was paid to poison. Let me tell you what's really going on. This could be an attorney. This could be an agent of some investigation organization. Let me tell you what was, okay, so let me tell you what really, so somebody could be coming back again, someone that you used to know, okay? Or, right, certainly somebody that you thought you knew, but you found out. Hypocrite. I just got the word hypocrite. So you found out that someone was a hypocrite, collective, someone in this energy. You're going to find out that someone is a hypocrite. Yeah, for sure. Anu Moon, okay? One thing that I mentioned in the last live is Joshua, Moses guided the children of Israel up to the door of the promised land, but Moses could not enter. Okay? No worries, and return to sender any and all spiritual, physical, demonic, karmic blockages, frequency, okay? Blockages on this channel, on this platform, Divine Source, as always. Thank you very much. All right? So somebody out here could be coming back to tell you something. Okay? They might be coming forth to tell you the truth. They might be forced to do this by legal means to lessen their sentences or whatever. But Joshua was the one who took the children of Israel into the promised land. The name Joshua, first, middle, last. Josh, first, middle, last. Okay? So, there's obviously something about someone missing the mark. Moses missed the mark that lifetime. Okay? Moses missed the mark that lifetime. The name Tyrone. Finney, Phoebe could be significant. Okay? Good day, Leah. Okay? Joshua, okay? Son of Nun, yeah. So, and that's N-O-N-E. N-O-N-E. Again, who is my mother and who is my father? Only those who believe, okay? Only those who believe and walk the path, okay? Only those who believe and walk the path, collective. All right? So, Divine Source, I've been talking for a minute. Thank you so much for another day, Divine Source. Hello, Deshaun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Deshaun says, greetings, Governor. All right. So, something about religious demons. What's new, collective? What's new? Religious demons. Okay. Divine Source, Aravat, Avarat, Ascended Masters, Arcturian star seeds, Palladian star seeds, Syrian star seeds, Mayan ancestors, Egyptian ancestors. Welcome in indigenous lands, frequencies. Welcome in good vibing people. Okay? Okay? Confirmation on the meaning of Joshua. Okay? I have been getting a lot of rest, and part of that was due to whatever was going on, ascension symptoms or whatever. Okay? Cold, whatever, I don't know what the sniffles, I don't know, again, that's extremely rare for me, so, all right. Divine Source, what do you have for the collective at this time? Divine Source, what do you have for the collective? Again, shout out to our newest public subscribers, Manuel Stillfire, Kevin Douglas, and Shannon A. Netherlands, Norway, and New Zealand. Netherlands, Norway, and New Zealand is significant. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Divine Source, cleanse the energy, clear the air. Ascended Masters, Sanhedrin Council, we are stepping into the messages that you have for us at this time. Collective, again, remember, take only what resonates. Okay? Oh, I definitely understand. Okay? Deshaun, I definitely understand. LinkedIn, okay? And I am on LinkedIn as well. Ascended Master, that is who I am on LinkedIn. That's who I am, but on LinkedIn, that is my name. Ascended Master. Collective, be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you've become. Be proud of where you've ascended to. Be proud of your anointings. Be proud of your spiritual giftings. Okay? Carry them with pride. All right? Don't be bashful about it. Okay? Mixologist. Also, I'm getting something about a toxicology report. Okay? A toxicology report. So there could be a toxicology report that is being done currently. There could be something about an exhumation, a body being pulled up out of the coffin, out of the dirt. Okay? Mixologist. Okay? But again, I'm hearing toxicologist as well. Toxicology report. Someone could be a toxicologist that is tuning in. You could work for a toxicologist. Okay? Someone could be in the medical field, nurse, doctor, CNA, therapist, practitioner, okay, of any sort. Page of Cups. I did hear that. Confirmation, Wendy. Okay, so we have someone out here. This individual could be an alcoholic. Okay, see all the bottles. Okay. They could be a bartender. Hey, bartender. Okay. Lady Antebellum. Lady Antebellum. That's a good song. Hey, bartender. Lady Antebellum. Lady Antebellum. Okay. So someone could be an alcoholic. This could be something that runs in their family. That's a karmic illness that needs to be healed. Okay. This says mustache wax. What is mustache wax for? Can someone tell me what is mustache wax used for? I don't even know. Okay? What is mustache wax? On this card here, if that focuses in, that says mustache wax. I don't think I've ever recognized that as many times as I've used these cards. Mustache wax. What is that? Okay? Ah, interesting. Like for the beard and everything. Interesting. Okay. All right, thank you. We have the Page of Pentacles out here, okay? Because the card fell down and I picked it up as it was falling, okay? I don't know if it was in reverse or upright. We do fall down, but we get up, collective, okay? We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner. Okay? So they say. Whoa, a lot of everything's reversed out here. Everything's reversed out here. Everything. We have Three of Swords reversed. Okay? Someone trying to end your life or end some type of purpose for you. Someone trying to end your purpose, end your life. Hello, Tammy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, for the third time in this live, somebody said perfect timing. Collective, something is perfect timing. That's why I cut out the procrastinators in that last video, in that last live. Get out the way. If you don't want, you are either for or you are against. There's no straddling the fence. I don't mean to rhyme, but it's what I do. Okay? You are either for or you are against. You can't straddle the fence. Okay? So, whatever somebody was out here to end your purpose, to end your life, they could have been trying to get you incarcerated. Okay? Trying to set you up. Okay? Somebody does not have a victory out here. We got Six of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That could be something speeding up as well. Okay? So do you know, I found out something from like an actress, okay? She has written a tarot book. Okay, I did not. I've only seen her on TV, so you know what I mean. Okay, but what's her name? Rachel True. Rachel True from Clueless. Rachel True from Half and Half. Rachel True. Okay, she is heavily into tarot. I don't think she does tarot readings. But she, okay, is very knowledgeable in this regard, okay? I found out recently that she's even written a book, okay? I'll have to pick that up at some point, all right? Rachel True, okay? She played Mona on Half and Half, okay? That's the only character that I remember. So Mona Lisa, okay? Rare, okay? Highly sought after, Mona Lisa. That's you, collective. I am the Mona Lisa of my bloodline. I am the Mona Lisa of my bloodline. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay? So, we got 3 confirmations here, collective, in this live for right on time. And 3 horns for right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Okay? Right on time, collective. We have a message out here. It is in reverse. Everything out here is in reverse thus far. I am practical and a very good investor. If there's anything you need in the material world, you can count on me. Okay? So, somebody out here, we have King of Pentacles energy. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So again, this could be the speed up of something, picking up the pace. Okay? Because again, procrastinators, get the fuck out of the way. Okay? Or continue to get shot down. It's your choice. I don't care what your title is in this world, okay? If you are a hindrance to me and my promises, get out of the way. Okay? So collective, you could have a King of Pentacles, could be a female, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? You could have someone who's financially well-to-do. You could have them wanting to reach out to you. Again, I don't do well with procrastination. Okay? We hit the ground running, baby. Okay? We fly in. Okay? Earth angels, we fly in. Okay? And soon as we hit the ground, we're running. Okay? We do not deal with low vibrational ass energies, because procrastination is a low vibrational energy. Procrastination is not a high vibrational energy. Procrastination delays things in your journey. So, secret admirers, okay, you may want to start speaking up, because otherwise, okay, and you might think, oh, what? Shit, I look good, the guy, what? I look good, even if I show up late, they're not going to turn me down. Shit, you don't know my cutoff game, woman. You don't know my cutoff game, okay? I look good, girl. Look at me. I look good. I look good. Yeah, they're not going to turn me down even if I am late. Shit, okay? You can think that if you want to, okay? You can think that if you want to. Okay? Cut your ass off like the umbilical cord. So, someone wants to share something with you. This could be, again, this King of Pentacles energy out here, which I suspect it is. They are a practical investor. Anything from the material world, they can provide for you. So, somebody out here, for someone in this collective, multiples in this collective, at some point, you could be meeting someone who wants to make an investment into you or work with you, okay? Collective, I think they underestimate you, okay? So many of you have confirmed multiple years of celibacy. So, if we needed ass, okay, then we wouldn't be such. Okay? So, whoever the procrastinator is, they might look good, but so? Do you know how many beautiful, physically attractive beings there are in this world? Okay? Do you know how many physically attractive beings are in this world? RDT, I'm going to have to delete your ass. I keep giving you opportunities. I keep giving you opportunities, RDT. I keep giving you opportunities, RDT. Okay? Three of Pentacles in the upright. The first card other than the Two of Cups in the upright. So, family fulfillment. Okay? You could already have a child. They could have a child. You could have two children as I'm looking at this card. Okay? The daughter, okay? If you have two children, the daughter could be the older, the elder. The daughter could be the elder. If you have a son and a daughter, okay? The daughter could be the elder. Okay? So, confirmation, Tammy. Okay? Remove any and all procrastinators out of your energy, Tammy. Okay? Do energy clearing work, egg cleanse, salt bath. Okay? Remove. You can do a burning like I did in that live, in that last live concerning hermit mode energy. Okay? Three of Pentacles in the upright. So we got some ancestral help out here. Again, this could also be teamwork. Teamwork. I'm getting Batman. Okay? So yeah. Something about a dynamic duo. Batman. and the Eight of Swords message. I didn't follow my inner guidance, and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone says this is normal. That's the past, collective. You don't even need to look back. You don't even need to turn around. Don't check the rearview mirror. You don't even shit. In fact, take the, put it behind you. Throw that shit in the back. Throw that shit in the back. All right? Because that's what they did. Throw that shit in the back. That's what they did to you. Okay? So we just throw that shit in the back. That's the past. We don't care. We already know we're not going with them. Okay? We already know we're not going with them, collective. We got justice out here in the upright. So teamwork, bringing in this justice. This could be physical teamwork. Again, agents now being aware of your story. Police officers, whatever country you live in. Okay? Them putting the pieces together. Okay? Them putting the pieces together. Okay? Teamwork out here. Three of Pentacles, ancestral, esoteric, physical, okay? And justice. Divine source. What else do you have for us? All right? I have stand up. Stand up. Okay? This is depicted as a comedian, but you are being asked to stand up. Okay? Drink more water. Okay? Someone could be an artist on the microphone. Okay? All right? Or somebody, okay, on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, collective? You know what I'm saying? On the mic. On the mic. Someone's name is Michael. Okay? Somebody out here can suck a golf ball through a garden hose, collective. On the mic. This could be a dude. On the mic. On the mic. Yeah, Lady J. Facts. What's up, blessed? Facts. Okay? So, drink more water. Teamwork out here. You are being asked to stand up. Stand up for the truth. Stand up for your bloodline. Stand up. Okay? To these karmic individuals, demonic spirits. I don't even like saying individuals, you know? Karmic ass demons, okay? That took over the bodies of humans. That is the real story of the fall of man, okay? Is the Anunnaki and Nephilim, okay? That came here, showed humans who are already here impure acts. So they showed them how to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. The Anunnaki and Nephilim that had fallen. Yeah, and got kicked out of heaven along with Satan, Lucifer. So showed them bestiality. Yeah, showed them these things. This is the real story of the fall of man. Okay? Divine source, behind this justice, okay? What can the collective expect? Behind this justice, what can the collective expect? I'm looking at a needle. Somebody could have Botox, okay? Lips, ass, chest, whatever. Those are implants, breast implants, okay? Someone could have Botox injections. We got death in the reverse. Listen, collective, you so protected. This is like, everything is like, pew, 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 pew. Everything's backfiring. All right? We got a partier out here. That could also be connected to the mixologist. Okay? A partier. Someone could look like this. Olive skin. Someone has a haircut like Johnny Bravo. Okay? All right? Or someone carries the energy of Johnny Bravo. Okay? For those of you who are familiar with that animated cartoon, Johnny Bravo, very funny, but Johnny Bravo was a player and a womanizer. Johnny Bravo. Johnny and Bravo. Johnny, Jonathan, John, the name Bravo. Someone could work at a Bravo grocery store. You could go to a Bravo grocery store. There could be a Bravo grocery store around the corner from you. Bravo. Bravo. Or your ancestors in divine source are saying bravo. Well done, collective. Well done, divine being. Well done, earth angel. Well done, star seed of mine. Well done. Bravo. Bravo. Okay? Yeah. They try all kind of things. They try all kind of things. Okay? So, all right? Someone wears like ballet shoes that has the little latch, whatever, over the top, but very thin sole. Someone has a very thin sole. Okay? All right? Ballerina. Okay? Ballerina. Death in the reverse, or the devil. I said death, but the devil in reverse. So there could be someone out here that you used to party with. They are experiencing some type of death. Okay? Divine source, can we get a name? I'm just going to take the stack and flip it over and see. Okay? We have using your social security number or name. Oh, shit. Okay? So for at least one individual in this collective, here we go. Okay? So again, if it doesn't come to you, it has to go somewhere because nothing returns void. Okay? If it comes to you, someone said put the card back up. Okay? There you go. Music, festival goer, right? Medieval, festivals, carnivals, fairs, amusement parks, all of that. Okay? So collective, if nothing returns void, and when you put it out there, it has to go somewhere. It has to. It has no choice. So, there is a fallen twin flame or soulmate that is dying of a karmic illness. The soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic connection. The soulmate could be a mother, father, brother, aunt, sister, cousin, uncle. Okay? Could be confirmation. Could be former co-worker, current co-worker. Okay? Someone who was once a part of your social circle. Okay? And whose social circle you were a part of. You partied with them. Okay? This soulmate. Okay? Again, soulmates are not always romantic. Generally, Tammy. Generally, yes. Generally. Or again, someone that you're very close to. Okay? So we have a breakthrough coming out here in regards to some news. We have a breakthrough, or again, something being delivered, a breakthrough. Okay? Ace of Swords and packages. So you could get FedEx. Take a look at the initials. Let's consider these initials for a second, collective. Let's consider these initials. Fed, F-E-D-D-E-F. Okay? Someone could be deaf. Okay? Spiritually. D-E-F, E-D-F, E-F-D. Fed. And X. Okay? Then let's take a look at UPS. UPS, S-U-P. Somebody could want to say, sup. Somebody could want to say, sup. Okay? Or P-U-S, puss. Okay? Collective. Okay? D-H-L, Divine just said, D-H-L, thank you, Divine. D-H-L, L-H-D, HDL. Something about a breakthrough, some news arriving, a package arriving. Okay, however that goes. Someone could work for Amazon, UPS, FedEx, okay, or did. Okay, this could be you or someone else. Divine Source, what is this news coming in? What is the breakthrough for the collective? Divine Source, what is the breakthrough for the collective? Whoa. So look at this. This is exactly how the cards came out, collective. One landed on top of the other just like this. Again, a lot of reverse energy. A lot of reverse energy. Ex-Fed agent. That could be possible. All right. I dated. Let me talk for a minute. Let me tell you, show these cards first before I get sidetracked here. Right. So, on the other side of this danger card is the Seven of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, collective. Someone was working hard. Somebody was working hard to try to take you down, okay? She works hard for her money, okay? So hard for her money. She works hard for her money, so you better treat her right, okay? So let me share with you, collective, my connections or my journeys, interactions with U.S. investigative agents, okay, or those who perpetrated. Okay. So I was dating someone for a moment, okay. I was dating someone for a moment, and her father, she told me, her father worked for the FBI. He had since passed. I never met him, okay? But she said her father worked for the FBI. Her name is Patricia, okay? We called her Tia. Patricia, okay? She lived on Potomac. Listen to all that I'm saying. Potomac, okay? Patricia Potomac is the street she lived on, okay? And the other is, Patricia is she's a Scorpio, I believe, okay? I believe, like 11/21, 11/22, somewhere around their birthday, okay? So she's a Scorpio, all right? And then I was dating another Scorpio, okay? This Scorpio introduced me to a man and a woman. The woman's name is Jennifer, or at least that's what she told me. And the man's name is Chris. She introduced me to these individuals in the midst of our journey in preparing for our wedding, which never happened, thank goodness. Okay. And she introduced them and told me that they were CIA agents. Okay. And they had 2 phones, and, you know, they would have to step away. You know, we had social gatherings, step away, don't let me answer. You know what I'm saying? Now, were those stories really true? Did those individuals really, did Patricia's father really work for the FBI? Was Christopher and Jennifer, were they really CIA agents? Christopher and Jennifer had twin boys. At least that's what they showed. Twin boys could be significant. Twin boys. Christopher, Jennifer, Patricia. Okay? All right. Divine Source. We got danger. Again, everything's just going back. Again, get out the way, practitioners. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move, biatch. Get out. Okay? Confirmation on Patricia, Savior. So we have passports. Travel. Okay? Passports, travel, Divine Source. Who's traveling? Who's going? Who's moving? Who's leaving? Okay? Divine Source, who's traveling? Divine Source, what is the travel about? Whoa. Somebody is losing, somebody's losing everything. They do want to share something with you. We have the Six of Cups coming out here sideways. So they do want to share something with you. They could eventually decide to come clean. They could eventually decide to show up. Hey, look, this is what's really been going on, like I think I said at the beginning or towards the beginning of this live, okay? Collective reading. So somebody does want to share something. They could be scared now. They could be scared now, okay? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So someone definitely chose wrong. Okay. Again, do you want the muddy water or do you want the clear water? Do you want the muddy water or do you want the pure water? Okay. Seven of Cups out here in reverse. Someone obviously chose wrong. For you, collective, this Seven of Cups in reverse, you already know what you want, okay? You know what you would like to do, where you would like to take this. Whenever this freedom comes in, and I'm getting this right now, whenever this freedom comes in for you, you already know what you're going to do. You already have the plan. Confirmation, Tammy. Okay? Confirmation, Tammy. When the door opens, Tammy, go. Whatever the door represents. When the door opens, Tammy, go. That could be you needing to get your passport, Tammy, all right, or renew it. This could be you getting transportation, okay? Whatever this door is, Tammy, whenever the door opens with this double confirmation, back-to-back days, go, Tammy. Don't even think. Don't even look back. Don't even think twice. Don't even. Okay? Because you have a wheel of fortune. Okay? The number 10. We already have the 10 of Cups out here. One of the few cards that came out in the upright in this collective reading. I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences, and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be again. This could be the individual who now recognizes your spiritual gifts. Okay? All shit, don't mess with him. All shit, don't mess with her. This individual could be wanting to come back to you and repent. Okay? And that is welcomed. Okay? But don't come back with no bullshit, all right? Those who have come against me, they are free. They don't have to reach out to me. Again, I didn't mean to run. Okay? Of course, Tammy, absolutely. Don't even, okay? Don't even. Just drive by the window. Boom, thank you, bye, see you later. Just time to go, okay? Time to go. All right? So, they don't have to physically apologize to me. I've forgiven them a long time ago, okay? I've forgiven them a long time ago. All right? Something's picking up speed. Again, collective, we do have the Knight of Pentacles out here in the reverse. That is the slowest in the upright. That is the slowest moving card in the tarot. However, in reverse, okay? Something's picking up steam, picking up the pace, all right? And now we have the Eight of Wands out here. The Eight of Wands out here. The Eight of Wands is swift action. Again, news showing up, package showing up. I just saw a white pigeon, okay? So doves could be significant when doves cry, okay? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Shout out to Prince Rogers Nelson, baby. Shout out to Prince Rogers Nelson. Minnesota could be significant for you, collective. When doves cry. Okay. Something that's interesting to me. Something that's interesting to me, collective. Listen to this, and then just pay attention, like to what happens and what you see in the news about celebrity deaths. It is amazing to me or intriguing to me, which celebrities pass between the ages of 48 and 51. Go look. Between the ages of 48 and 51. Go look at celebrities that have passed between the age of 48 and 51. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Divine source. What else do we have? Okay. All right. Someone was trying to take you out with poison. They could have been putting something in your food. All right. This could have been spaghetti. This could have been, I don't know, whatever you allowed them to cook for you. Just bought dove balloons and dove decorations for gift. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy. I'm glad you're here, Tammy. Confirmations for you. Right? Divine source. So let's get ready to close it out, I think, unless Divine source has something else. I know it is getting late on the East Coast. You've had to pick yourself up just like I picked this card, collective. You've had to pick yourself up just like I picked this card up. Hello, Sudha. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, a new beginning. All right? Someone out here sees that you're worth the risk. This is why they're coming in with this King of Pentacles energy. Someone sees you're worth the risk. Confirmation burp. I am practical and a very good investor. If there's anything you need in the material world, you can count on me. So someone out here believes you're worth the risk in this new beginning. Okay? Worth the risk. Hello, Aura. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? Someone says something about the number 23. Okay? And something about no contact with their wife or something. Okay. So, someone sees you're worth the investment, collective. This could be the news coming in. Okay? Divine justice arrives in many different forms. Okay? It doesn't have to be a legal process on earth. It could just be you expanding your territory, walking in the fullness of who you are, okay? And fulfilling your Akashic record journey. It doesn't have to be a legal situation in court with a judge involving an attorney. Or attorneys. It doesn't have to be that. It could simply be you getting on your right path, healing your karmic bloodlines, okay? And karmic illnesses. Every illness is a karmic something. It could be heart disease, lung disease, kidney, liver. Again, I'm a kidney transplant recipient. That was caused by witchcraft because every illness is some type of spiritual something. Sometimes it's divine source trying to get your attention. Okay? So, if you're at work and you get injured, okay, back, you have to sit down for a minute, okay, on recovery, medical leave. Someone could be on medical leave, okay, or need to be. Whenever those things happen, collective, even in the slightest way, they are indicators. Okay. Sudha, okay? If you would like a personal reading, send me an email, okay? That information is in the description section of this live video, okay? And if you're just on here to just bullshit around, then I won't receive an email from you. But, yeah. And thank you, B. Okay, thank you. All right. Somebody has your back, okay? B got my back. Thank you, B. Okay. B got my back. Thank you, B. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, Shelley. All right. So we have a sister connected with a county that starts with an S. This says Seminole County. It can be another county that starts with an S. A sister. Schenectady. Where is Schenectady? Scranton. I don't know which one it is. Scranton, Schenectady. Okay. And S County. Sacramento County. Okay. All right. I look forward to hearing from you, Tammy. I look forward to the exchange. Okay. And thank you all so much, those of you who have scheduled esoteric conversations, aka personal readings. Okay. So some county out here that starts with an S and a sister. Okay. Scranton. Okay. Someone said New York. What is New York County? What is, I don't know. Are all those New York counties? All those that I just named, except for Sacramento. All right. By being your highest, purest, truest self, you already do support me. Okay? Someone says they would like to support me in the future. By being your highest, purest, truest self, you already do support me. Okay. Schenectady. Oh wait, Schenectady is okay. Schenectady is New York. Thank you very much. Shenandoah. There could be something about Shenandoah. Okay. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Her people from Sacramento. Confirmation on Sacramento. Again, I don't know if there's a Sacramento County. Okay. Hello, Stillfire. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, I gave you a shout out today. Thank you for subscribing as one of our newer public subscribers. All right. Divine Source, what else do we have? We have Trust Fund out here. Okay. So, for at least one being in this collective reading, San Diego County, there's an S. San Diego County. Okay. Spiritual 246, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. So something about a trust fund, all right. I just looked at, it's 1033, collective. It's 1033. Time to get your ass in gear. There's something about 1033, ass in gear. 1033, ass in gear. Okay, again, Empress0303 emailed me after the most recent live talking about hermit mode and how that can go awry. Okay. Okay, 0303, Empress 0303. Okay, 1033 when I looked at the clock. And she emailed me and asked me, or said, that she would like to set up a conversation with me. Okay. And she said, I promise that the sheets will stay dry. Okay. So someone could be, again, how inappropriate, you know? There are even, and that could be a dude on the other side of that email, okay? But women and men, they are ballsy. Women and men are ballsy, okay? Even the demonic ones are ballsy, okay? Email me and tell me in the midst of you trying to schedule a spiritual meeting with me that your sheets are going to stay dry. I don't need to worry. What the fuck? 0303 Empress, okay? I blocked her, okay? Or him, whoever it was, it, okay? Okay, confirmation for looking into the trust fund. Something's happening in the summertime. This summer, something could have happened last summer that triggered an investigation, okay? And somebody's overseas, an enemy overseas, that means outside of the country for which you reside, of which you reside. Somebody is outside of your country, or someone using a practitioner, low down, dirty shame. Why am I getting a low down, dirty shame? So, them traveling, low down, dirty shame, baby. Low down, dirty shame. Enemy overseas. Someone could have been contacting someone in someplace outside of the country where you reside to do this witchcraft. Oh yeah, so if we hire somebody in Japan to do witchcraft, to hack into, to whatever, against somebody in the US, they won't catch it. If we hire somebody in Germany, in Europe, in Botswana, where is Botswana? In Botswana, yeah. If we hire them, yeah. If we get the spiritual work outside of the U.S., outside of the country they live in. Oh, they live in Pakistan, so let's get somebody in America to do the witchcraft. Okay? Overseas enemy collective. It sure is, okay? But it all works together for your good, decree. It is a shame, okay? And it's only a shame to them because they get shamed, they get embarrassed, okay? When I was growing up, there was a family, the Coopers, okay? There was a family, the Coopers, and they had like 12 kids, okay? 12 kids, 10 kids, 11 kids, could be significant, and or siblings. And they used to say something in the 80s. They used to say something, show out, get showed out, right? Show out, get showed out. Show out, get showed out. Okay? Excuse me for a minute, okay? While I block Sudha from this channel. Okay, Sudha, I wish you well on your journey, okay? But, yeah. You're not meant to be here, okay, until you're ready to awaken and function in your highest, purest, truest self, okay? Confirmation. So either that was a confirmation for Vivian, I know y'all heard that, or it's a confirmation for Sudha not being in their highest, purest, truest self and me needing to block them. Vivian. Confirmation, the earth is loud right now. Yes, it is, okay? And in addition to that, I've been speaking probably for the last 2 weeks on the big, on 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. There has been, in the last week, 2 volcanic eruptions. 2 volcanic eruptions, okay? 2. So there's something about 5 booms at the 5th boom, on the 5th trumpet sound, on the whatever. 5 booms. Okay? Mount Ducono is the most recent volcanic eruption. Mount Ducono. Mount Ducono. Okay? Mount Ducono. Volcanic eruptions, multiples in the last 2 weeks. Last week, that's this week. Okay? Someone's talking about in the chat, they're talking about how the earth, okay, is speaking. Yes, it is. Okay, Gaia is talking. Hello, Lisa. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Okay. Okay. Your mother is doing witchcraft against you, and we have the secret society scroll and key. So let's read for a moment, okay, about this secret society scroll and key. It's 1040, okay? Tax season, Form 1040. What is the secret society scroll and key involved in? Scroll and Key is one of Yale University's oldest and wealthiest senior societies, secret societies. Founded in 18 and 41. Something could have happened significant for you at 18 and then again at 41. Okay? It is primarily involved in collating. So they support elite social activities, networking for 15 chosen seniors annually, okay? Philanthropic things, okay? The Bomb. Members meet in a windowless Moorish revival building at 484 College Street in New Haven. Okay? The name Richard Morris Hunt could be significant. Okay? Also, I posted something recently about a secret meeting with the not the philanthropic 7. There's something about the philanthropic secret 7 society, philanthropic 7. There's something about that secret society, but the Bilderberg group, okay? The Morris Hunt, okay? Confirmation. All right. So the Bilderberg group recently met. These are the elites of the elite. This is the 1% of the 1%. Okay? This is like the top 150 wealthiest people probably you've never heard of that control things on this planet. Okay? They had a rush secret meeting. I posted that video, and thank you to that one who shared that information here on YouTube. That is in the community tab at this time. Okay? Divine Source, what else are we going to take a look at? We have all expenses paid, and we have last name, first name, same initial. Okay? That could be you or someone else. We have Castle, Cali, Cancun. Okay? Going back to Cali, going back to Cali. You could be moving back to Cali, okay? Traveling to Cali, traveling through Cali. Take a look at the names, first, middle, last. Okay. Places, street names, Castle Street, Castle Way, Castle Park Place. Someone could live on a park place, okay? A street. Someone could live on a park place. We have Alexis, Venezuela, and Panama. Alexis, Venezuela, and Panama. Okay. Divine Source, let's pull some energy on this trust fund. Let's see what this is about before we go. All right. I have enjoyed this collective energy reading. Thank you so much for those of you who are still here, okay? And those who only peeked in for a moment, okay? Yeah, that name, Calai, that name, okay? Upright or reverse, however it goes. Divine Source Trust Fund. And we got the Ace of Cups coming out with the trust fund, okay? A whole new world with new fantastic points of view. No one to tell us no or where to go, okay? Because we can spend the whole day dreaming. Ace of Cups out here, Hierophant energy, Divine Feminine, Emperor, Empress, Divine Masculine, men or women. Let me go ahead and at this time reiterate, I want a castle. Let me at this time reiterate, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. Yeah, B, sing it with me, okay? So, there could be something about a duet. Again, we got dynamic duo energy out here earlier. I got the download. Batman. So Batman could not do what he was able to do without Robin. Robin could not do what he was able to do without Batman. A dynamic duo. Okay? This could be a dynamic duo that's karmic. This could be two undercover homosexual men. Okay? All right? So, Hierophant energy, okay? On the third eye, okay? You could have two men getting ready to approach you with some news. Divine Source, what else is the trust fund? Can you give us any other confirmations out here? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Vietnamese deck. Let's take a look. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all of the upright mothers beings out there, okay? Give me a moment. I have a little sniffle. Give me a moment. I have a little sniffle. I just happen to have this laying here, okay? Chopsticks and a spoon, but I'm using it for the napkin. Okay? Again, whatever ascension symptoms or whatever, okay? You're upset because you cut their ass out. All right? So let me speak about this while I shuffle the Vietnamese deck, okay? Even the Dark Mother shows us love. I thought since your last reading, I enjoyed... Oh, thank you so much, okay? And I don't know if the Dark Spirit Mother at some point does. The Jezebelian energy, the Lilith energy, okay? Karmic Mother energy, all right? I don't know about their love, okay? But I give love to all, even walking away, even cord cutting, even removing them from my life and my energy. That is love, okay? I'm not concerned about the love they give to me, okay? Because to be truthful, I don't need low vibrational love. I've had enough of that, okay? So while I shuffle these, let me speak about divine masculines and divine feminines for a minute, just for clarification. So a divine masculine is not only a male. A divine masculine can be a female. A divine feminine is not only a female. A divine feminine can be a male. Okay? I wish oracles out here would speak better about this. Instead of saying a divine masculine, he, ooh, he coming to you, ooh, this divine, ooh, he coming to you, ooh, he coming to you. They never ever consider that a divine masculine can be a female. All they say is he with the divine masculine. Okay? And that's a confirmation with the ringing in the left ear to warn you, collective. When they say divine feminine, she. A divine feminine can be a she in the upright. I am a male with a penis, and I am a divine feminine energy in the upright, okay? And not a homosexual, okay? We are the unicorns, okay? We are the unicorns. This is why we are so misunderstood, okay? Male divine feminines and feminine divine masculines. This is why we are so misunderstood, okay? Because we have males and females hitting on us, okay? Males and females hitting on us, flirting with us. Males and females. This is why we are so confusing to them. We are the unicorns, okay? Divine Source, thank you so much for the confirmation for clarifying that. And now that we are ready, Divine brings out a card. A snitch, a snitch, a snitch. Somebody's switching sides now. Somebody's switching sides now. Confirmation. Aura. Yeah. They say I was masculine in a past life. I haven't always been. Yeah. So Anu Moon. And that's a very good thing to mention here, Anu Moon. So, and for all of us. In every lifetime, every reincarnation, here on any other form, any other planet, okay, any other land, we are meant to take experiences from the past journey, bring them into the now journey, and then add to that as we go along. Okay, so every man or woman that you see, their spirit has been in a male or a female's body. Or and, not or, and. Because you are meant to be here for a well-rounded, completed journey. So you spend lifetimes as a female, you spend lifetimes as a male. So that you can get the full. So, you want to know what it's like? Okay? Trigger warning. So you want to know what it's like because you in your last lifetime, perhaps you did not have mercy on those who were sexually assaulted. So in this lifetime, you are a female and you've dealt with that. You've had to fight that off. Why? Because in a previous lifetime, you didn't understand it. You didn't defend it. Okay? A well-rounded experience. Okay? So, someone's snitching. Someone's telling. Okay? Those of you who are old enough, to remember what's happening, okay? What's happening, okay? The mother in that show, her name was, I don't know what her real name is. In the TV show, What's Happening, her name was Miss Thomas. The son's name was Roger. The daughter name was Dee or Dee Dee. Okay? The friend's name, Dwayne. Okay? And they called the other Rerun, but I'm sure he had another character name, but that was just his nick, Rerun. Okay? So, something about reruns, cycles over and over again. Confirmation. Mabel, thank you, Mabel. So someone could live on Mabel Street. Mabel, first name, middle name, last name, grandmother, ancestor, Mabel. Okay? In the TV show, her name was Miss Thomas. So, D Whenever Roger, her brother, would be getting in trouble, D would be like, ooh, Roger, I'ma tell mama. So, somebody could be telling, ooh, Raj, I'ma tell mama. Someone's name could be D, DD, okay? Ooh, Raj. That could be their name on TV, okay? Oh, shit. Okay, so collective. I'm seeing something else now. Again, take what resonates, okay? So I mentioned Rachel True, okay? I recently came into the knowledge that she is an energy reader, truth speaker, right, whatever. And again, she played on Half and Half, The Craft. What other shows? I don't know, okay? On the TV show Half and Half, on which she played Mona, there is two Ds. One is played by Essence Atkins. One is played by Essence Atkins, DD. Okay, or D. The other is played by Valerie Pettifor or Pettimore or something like that. Valerie. Okay? Valerie. Pettimore, Essence Atkins, Rachel True, Half and Half. Ooh, Raj, I'ma tell mama. So, somebody's out here and they're ready to talk. Thank you, whoever you are, snitch. Thank you, whoever you are, snitch. Okay, thank you. Okay, Divine Source, what else can you tell us about the snitch or... Ooh, we have a cult coven. We have a cult coven, okay, doing shit during the moon cycle. Hello, all right, all right, all right. I'm reading something. Whoa, Center of Emerging Viral Diseases of the Geneva Convention, okay? Of the Geneva University Medical Hospital, a WHO collaborating center has just identified the strand of hantavirus that caused 3 deaths on a cruise ship. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Shelly, I enjoy these Vietnamese cards as well. Yeah. All right. So, someone out here doing moon magic, okay? You might need to stargaze. You might already stargaze. Talking to the moon, okay? We are stars. We are stars collective, okay? In whatever form. You don't have to be on stage. You don't have to have a spotlight in the traditional earthly sense. And we have a cult or a coven out here. So, somebody out here doing moon magic, moon cycles are significant. Okay. And again, stargaze, watch the moon. Okay. Whenever the moon is visible here in Vietnam, stars, I definitely take time out to sit out and look amongst them. Talk to them, okay? Communicate. I do. I enjoy that, okay? I enjoy that, all right? Divine Source, anything else out here? So someone's coming forth about news regarding a trust fund, an inheritance of some sort, something that was lost, stolen, but has been recovered, even if only in part, okay? Even if only in part, okay? Divine Source, anything else before we go? I think we're about time to go. Anything else, Divine Source? I think it's about 2 hours. They're saying it's not a pandemic. Yeah, okay. Whatever that virus is, we'll see. Again, I remember, and this is after the pandemic of 2020 started. I remember going online or something and finding a 2019 article in like New York Post, New York Times, Tribune, okay? Could be something about a tribunal. And I saw in a skinny little column on the right side of the newspaper, 5 people, 3, whatever it said, 7 people, whatever it said, people diagnosed unknown virus in this little bitty column. 2 months later, the world shut down. Nobody paid attention to 2019. You sharing that information on here? All right, all right, all right. But they say it's not a pandemic. Kali means to exalt or lift up, okay? Oh, thank you, Aura, okay? All right, so again, man does all this shit, okay? Pandemics and all that shit, man does that. Man does that. That's low vibrational. Man does that. Humans do that. Okay? Humans do that. Okay? Divine Source, continue to remove any and all personnel out of offices, out of positions that are hindering our prosperity. Divine Source, continue to remove any and all personnel out of offices, out of positions, okay? Whatever that is necessary. Impeachment, whatever is necessary. Resignation, whatever is necessary. Divine, continue to remove any and all personnel from positions in which they are holding up the prosperity, purposes, promises of the collective. Okay? All right, so I think that's it for the trust fund, okay? It is being held up, or was, okay? Let me correct my wording. It was being held up by occult, coven. This could be multiples, okay? We had the one cult that came, or secret society that came out here. We had the Scroll and Key secret society. Many of these secret societies, collective, they do good shit on the surface. They do good shit on the surface. But in those rooms, in those buildings at 4848, whatever that address is that I read, okay, in New Haven, Connecticut, Scroll and Key, New Haven, Connecticut, in those buildings with no windows, they do demonic shit. Okay? Thank you, Snitch. Okay? Thank you, Snitch. And they do watch the moon cycles. Secret societies, they do. Okay? They're the smartest ones in the room, collective, until you awaken. Secret society members, cults, they are the smartest, slickest ones in the room until you awaken. Okay? Until you wake up, they are. They're the smartest ones in the room. Sharpest ones in the room. Until. She's a black magic woman. Okay? Gypsy energy. Gypsy energy. Collective. Gypsy energy. You see this individual out here? Talking about moon cycles. You see them? Okay. You could be an adventurer. You can consider yourself a gypsy in the upright. A helpful gypsy, if there's such a thing. Okay? It is 11:04. 1104, 1104, 1104. Do you know someone? November 4th, April 11th. Do you know someone? 411, information. What's the 411? 1104, November 4th, April 11th. Do you know someone? Do you know someone? Okay. So we have a gypsy out here. Again, that could be for the individual who's overseas from wherever you are. Okay. From wherever you are, the gypsy. Someone could have been going to see a gypsy. A gypsy, that's karmic. Okay. Somebody smokes cigarettes or smokes. It could be 420, cigars, a pipe. Okay. Someone could be on. Is it meth that takes out the teeth? Is it meth? What takes out the teeth? There's something about that. What's that takes out the teeth? It rots, the teeth falls out. Is that meth? I don't know. Okay? We have the high priestess in reverse out here. Oh, meth and Suboxone and methadone. Thank you so much, Aura. All right. Aura has a lot of wisdom, knowledge. All right. So, high priestess out here in reverse, smoking a lot. Overindulgence is always a killer. Overindulgence is always a killer. Okay. Most things you can enjoy on the from time to time basis, truly. Okay. So you can enjoy some 420 from time to time. You can enjoy an alcoholic beverage from time to time. Okay? Overindulgence is the killer. Okay? They take the teeth. Interesting. Ooh, okay. We do have this in the reverse. Government rent-controlled apartment. Somebody could live in a place like this, look like this. Paint's peeling, buildings cracking on the outside, okay? Rats running up and down the wall, roaches, okay? Someone could live in a place. I spoke of an infestation through a dream I had recently involving a Denise, Delois, and Yolanda, okay? Any of those names, all right? So rent controlled. So someone might need to accept this rent controlled option because they have no other at this point. Somebody might need to accept this rent controlled facility. Now someone needs government assistance. They were hoping this was going to be you forever and always, collective. This is why they tried to jack you for your paper. Okay? This is why. Because they were hoping. They were hoping. They were hoping. Okay? To take you out. Okay? So they're like, yep. They can live off government assistance for the rest of their life, collective. But now something is changing. Okay? Now something is changing with the Page of Wands out here. Okay? I see your true colors shining through. I'm getting that song. That's why I love you. Okay? I see your true colors. All right? So collective, your true colors shining through. Somebody loves you for being who you are. Authentic, straightforward, to the point, no chaser. Okay? Somebody loves who you are, collective. Okay? You don't take any bullshit, I got. Okay? Or you don't anymore. Okay? I see your true colors shining through. Okay? Someone sees your true colors. Yes. And the Ace of Wands in the upright. No chaser. Yeah, straight no chaser, baby. Right? Tequila shot. I don't need a lime and I don't need salt. A tequila shot. I don't need lime and I don't need shot or salt. I just take that. Okay? All right? Again, that could be the habit out here that someone has. Overindulgence, alcoholism is a spiritual curse that needs to be broken. Ace of Wands out here, we got the truth behind the Page of Wands. So right behind the Page of Wands, we thank you, Snitch. Okay, again, thank the low vibrational energy for their place in your life. Don't go back to them once you release them, once you cut them away. But thank them for their place in your journey. They taught you lessons. Okay? Thank you, low vibrational Scorpios, Capricorns, Geminis, Leos, Libras. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, low vibrational Aquarians, Aries. Thank you. Thank you, religious ministers, religious asses. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because you were just another part of my ascension. Okay? No hard feelings. Just another part of my ascension. Okay? You're just someone I used to know. Because I'm just someone you used to know. Collective, it was all working out for your good the whole time. Okay? We're going to get ready to close it out, I think. One of my favorite affirmations, it's always working out for me. It's always working out for my good. One of my favorite affirmations. One of my favorite affirmations. Okay? So, we have someone, again, delivering something to you way back in the beginning, 2 hours ago. Ooh, it's 11:11. It's 11:11 right now. 11:11. So, could be something about a twin flame. That's twin flame energy. 11:11. Something about a twin flame. Past life, past love. We had a karmic soulmate or twin flame going down. 11:11 when I looked at the clock. All right. So we have 2 cards out here that speak to confirmation on the 12/12 as well. Okay. Finality. All right. 24/24. All right. Something that happened on the 24th last month. Something that happened on 5/24. 5/24 could be significant for you. It is for me. Okay. So collective. Yeah. Some news, something coming in for you. Divine sources brought you to this point. Okay. Always give gratitude despite the difficulties of the journey. Okay. We've cried, sometimes ugly cries, because we didn't understand how someone that we loved could do so much treacherous, so much treachery. Collective. It was all for your good. Okay. So you had to dry your eyes. Okay. And wake up to a new day. Okay. All right. Tomorrow, I say tomorrow because it's already Saturday for me. Collective. Tomorrow, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. as always, or usual, we will be journeying more through the Aquarian Gospel of Yeshua. That is our Sunday morning service. For those of you who are new, we do a canonical reading every Sunday morning, and we do this as our Sunday service. Currently journeying through the canonical text of the ancient, or the Aquarian, the Aquarian Gospel of Yeshua. They are just beginning their ministry after traveling, okay, for 18 years, learning from sages. This is the truth. Confirm. I just got a confirmation in the earbuds. So, this is the truth about Yeshua, falsely called Jesus. This is the truth about their journey. Okay? They didn't stay tied to Mother Mary and Joseph for 18 years. No. Confirmation in the earbuds. They were on a spiritual journey. Okay? Learning and teaching for 18 years. And then at the age of 30 officially began their marriage. Interesting. They're something about someone could be 30 and a marriage. Okay? 30 and a marriage. 30 and a marriage. Someone could be 30. Okay? You could be getting married, 30, all right? But beginning their ministry at the age of 30. Okay? You could have been married at the age of 30 and some of that individual's energy or whatever situations came out here. Okay? Thank you so much, all right, for tuning in, Aura. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all that you bring to the table. And that's for all of you, collective. Okay? Thank you so much for all that you bring to the table. Still Fire showed up today. I did give a shout out to them. So, Still Fire. Okay? You are, we are, collective, the Still Fire. The Still Fire. Okay? All right? The Still Fire. They tried to quench you, douse you with witchcraft, douse you with oil, whatever they tried to do, douse you with poison, but you still fire. Still. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, still fire. Okay? Fire signs. All right? Divine Source, I thank you for the collective. I thank you for all that they bring to the table all of the time. So funny, so insightful, so full of knowledge. Okay? I learn from you, collective, as you learn from me. Okay? Definitely. Okay? It's just a matter of the knock at the door. Okay? Aura said we've already won. It's just a matter of the knock at the door. It's just a matter of the delivering of the information. We've already won. It's just a matter of the conversation. 6 of Cups. Okay? It's just a matter. We've already. Okay? We've already. All right? So collective, thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. If you would like to know more about me, you can take a look at the About section of this channel. Again, someone mentioned LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn at Ascended Master. Okay? If you would like to connect with me on other social media platforms, I am on Instagram at TheEncourager333, all together, no spacing, TheEncourager333. If you would like to connect to me on Facebook, I am on Facebook at Nehru Patah, 2 separate words, names, NEHRU PTAH. Okay? I do not post on those places very often, honestly. Okay? And I do not have any friends connections on those. Well, I have a travel agent on Facebook, but that's just for visa runs. Okay? Here in Vietnam. Just for easy communication. That's the only reason why. But, yeah, not connected on those social media platforms to many people. And I do not post on those platforms very often. However, if you would like to connect with me there you are. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for all that you do, all that you bring, collective. Enjoy your weekend. Again, to all of the upright mothers out there who are doing what is good, what is right. Okay? Thank you so much for all that you do. Understanding that your children are just mature spirit beings, okay, in an immature physical body. They have been here multiple times. You have been here multiple times. You do not own them. Thank you, mothers who are in the upright, who understands that once a grown-ass son and a grown-ass daughter is no longer under your authority, they are on their own because they have their own Akashic record journey to fulfill. They could have been your mother or father in the past. Okay? And often that is the case. Okay? So you do not own them. You are to mother them, okay? Care for them, nurture them, teach them the ways of enlightenment, not religion. So stop taking your child to church, okay? Stop taking your child to church, okay? I had to walk away from my daughter. She'll be 30 this year. I had to walk away from her, okay? With her karmic ass, okay? Again, it's nothing personal. My journey and my purpose for being birthed here 51 years ago is just far more important. It's nothing against her. My journey and purpose here is just far more important. Okay? It would be foolish of me to spend all of my time trying to save one soul who obviously doesn't want to be saved, rescued, okay? Who doesn't want to arise, ascend, and lose out on opportunities to meet fantastic faces like you. That would be foolish on my part. That would be foolish. Okay? Confirmation with my daughter. Okay? You're welcome, Nora. Right? Nora's quiet. Right? Right? So someone could be of that energy. Okay? More quiet, subdued. Okay? Outside of these live videos on YouTube, I do not talk to many people day to day. Many days I go without saying anything else outside of these videos because it's just not that for me. Okay? Yes, I know tomorrow is Saturday on the East Coast. Right? But Sunday mornings, okay, we do. And again, I say tomorrow for me because it's already Saturday. Understand what I'm saying? All right, all right. You've been here long enough. All right, all right, all right. You know exactly how I talk. Okay. What's up, Denise? One of Kevin's concubines since the 1980s. Her name was Denise. She supposedly left in 2009. Okay. Denise just popped into the room. So, collective. A lot has come out here. Okay. Again, take what resonates. If you would like to schedule anything with me, Reiki healing sessions, energy clearing sessions, personal readings, those are called esoteric conversations. Those are done via video only. I will not trust to speak with someone over the phone. Why? Because karmic asses. Anybody over the phone. So pay attention to that. You get a phone call, yeah, pay attention to that. Ask some verifying questions. Oh, so you are who you are. Interesting. Okay, so do this. Send me a snapshot of you holding up the peace sign. Send me a snap. Okay, so you are who you are. Send me a snapshot of you holding up. Oh, you are who you are. Send me a snapshot of you holding a cup of coffee. Send me a snapshot of, if you say you who you are, and I'm talking to you, send me a snapshot. Send me a picture. Yeah. Get the proof. Right foot heating up. Get the proof. Get the proof. Okay? I enjoy the social dialogue as well. Okay? Social chalet. Followed you elsewhere. Thank you for sharing. Oh. Thank you so much, Aura. All right? So, thank you so much, Divine Source, for all of the confirmations that have come out here. Love and appreciate you, Divine Source, for all that you do for us. Divine Source ancestors, thank you so much. Collective Ascended Masters are here for you, with us. Okay? You and your Hierophant energy, or you are called to be. Okay? I think that's it. All right? Tune in next time, which will probably be Sunday morning at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Till next time, collective. Okay. Be encouraged.